guys, hope you're all doing well and welcome back to my channel. So I'm back with a review of this hair that I've been wearing in my last couple of videos. I've been wearing this hair for about a month now, and this hair is actually from Ali Moda hair on AliExpress. I decided that I wanted to wear the hair this time before I did the review so I could really get to experience it during the period that I was wearing it. So this is basically going to be the only review of the hair, but I'm going to be talking about the hair, you know, from the time that I received it, my thoughts on it, and then my experience as I've worn it. So I received 4 bundles of 18 inches of their Malaysian straight and a matching 18-inch frontal, but as you can see, obviously this is not 18 inches. Now I did request those lengths, but I always knew I was going to cut the hair to a bob. Now the reason I got the longer lengths is I feel like when you get the shorter lengths, the ends are usually scraggly and you end up cutting it. Whereas when you do get the longer lengths, you know, you can cut it to your desired length and then, you know, have that fullness at the ends, which is what I wanted. Now, during the time that I've been wearing the hair, some of you have asked, you know, can I do a tutorial on how to cut a bob? You know what? I'm no pro when it comes to cutting bobs. For me, like, it's always trial and error. The method that I use this time may not be the same method I use next time. So I just kind of feel it out and I just, you know, snip here, trim there, do whatever I need to do to get it exactly how I want. So that's why I didn't film me cutting the bob. But for this one, basically after I co-washed it, I just went with the scissors and just started cutting. And after it air dried, you know, I could see if there were some bits that were a bit longer, so I just went in and kept on snipping. I put the wig on and then my brother helped me, you know, trim some at the back. And at the end of it all, it came out pretty well. I do really like, you know, the length and how it looks, and I've received so many compliments saying that this length really flatters me, and I really do like it. Okay, so just going back to when I first received the hair was really soft when I received it. It was bone straight. The luster, I would say, would be medium. The wefting was really nice and neat, well constructed. No issues, you know, when I received it. Now in regards to the frontal, it's a 13, I think, by 4. No issues with the frontal. I really like the density of the frontal. There's enough hair for you to play with, which is really important for me, you know, when I'm wearing a frontal. Now after I made the wig and I co-washed it, it was still really soft, which was good. Very minimal shedding, very minimal tangling. Honestly, for me, my hair always just snags at the back here, and I think it's simply because, you know, it's rubbing against your neck. And in this instance, because I had the longer lengths and I cut it, there's a lot of hair in this section here. It's quite dense, so I feel like that could also be part of the reason why, you know, it snags a little bit more even though it is a shorter length. But as always, for me, it's nothing that I can't handle. I mean, just running your fingers through it and it does the trick. Now I've said previously that, you know, I'm not an expert when it comes to frontals. I definitely took the time to go in and, you know, pluck it and customize it and all that good stuff that you're supposed to do with a frontal to try and make it look as natural as possible. But as always, I don't, you know, really play with baby hairs too much, because I think I've realized why I can't do that with my frontals, the whole laying of baby hairs, because I have a really small forehead, guys. Like, the distance from my eyebrows to like where my hairline is, there's not a lot of space. So if I'm to pull the lace to cover my hairline, I literally would have the frontal sitting here and I would look crazy. So I have to wear the frontal slightly behind my hairline and have my natural edges out a little bit. And then I just put some edge control, you know, just to help it, you know, blend a little bit better. But I can't do the traditional type of frontal that, you know, you're seeing everybody slaying on social media. Unfortunately, it doesn't work for me. So if you have any tips for people with smaller foreheads and how you can, you know, make a frontal work for you, I would love to know. But other than that, yeah, I have been wearing it behind my hairline. You can see that's my natural edges there. It doesn't look too bad, honestly, guys. It's not that noticeable. I go in with black powder where the lace is, just to conceal and blend it a bit more. And you know, I can still wear it kind of like this if I want. I'm generally not wearing it, you know, pulled back or doing, you know, half up, half down hairstyles, because, you know, it doesn't look realistic for me. So yeah, I'm wearing it mostly like a deep side part, and you know, I play with this area here, and you know, I zhuzh it up a little bit, and you know what, I think it looks pretty decent. Now, as always, I don't bleach my knots, and that's simply because, you know, I've had some bad experiences with bleaching knots, so I kind of stay away from it. But I have been seeing a lot more lately of people, you know, putting their, you know, powder or whatever color they use to conceal the knots on the inside of the frontal before they, you know, put it on, and that seems to work. For me though, I simply just decide where I'm going to part it, add my natural color in the parting area, so you know, it looks pretty decent, like I've got, you know, proper parting, and that's basically what I've been doing with it. Like I've said before, the reason I prefer frontals to closures now is because you've got a lot more area to work with in terms of parting. I can easily switch this, you know, to a middle part, flip it to the other side, and it just gives you a lot more playing area in this section here, which is why I think people love frontals so much. Now, for the time I've been wearing the hair, I've been mostly wearing it straight. You know, I wash it, let it air dry, and then just run the flat iron through it. Nothing too serious, like I don't take small sections and, you know, flat iron everything, because the one time I did that, I found that it was too straight and I didn't like how it looked. I like my hair to have a bit of body and texture and volume. So I ended up just spraying the hair again, letting it air dry again, and then just like running the flat iron just quickly through it. And that's basically how I've been mostly wearing it. But I have also, you know, co-washed it, let it air dry, and worn it in its natural state. And although it is straight, it's not bone straight when you co-wash it. You definitely have to, you know, flat iron it if you want it bone straight. But I like the messy tousle kind of bed hair type look, so I don't mind wearing it in its natural state. And then this here, I wand curled it. You would have seen it in my previous video when it was more defined, and I've just brushed it out, and it's just got kind of the messy kind of wavy look about it, and I like it like this. So yeah guys, that's about it. Overall, I've really enjoyed wearing the hair. I love the length. It's been low maintenance. I haven't had to fuss too much with it. So yeah, that's pretty much all I've got to say. I will leave all the information for the hair down in the description box, so make sure to check it out. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Hey guys, so I'm back with a haul video for you today. This is a collective haul.